we continue to work with our airline partners. I have asked that all non-essential travel for residents and visitors to Hawaii be delayed or curtailed through the end of October. I've been calls with all the airlines, and I've talked with the hotel industry to support this requirement. I think it's important that we reduce the numbers of visitors coming here to the islands. Certainly I expect cooperation from the visitor industry. It is a risky time to be traveling right now. I did ask everyone, residents and visitors alike, to reduce travel to Hawaii to essential business activities only. We do know that it is not a good time to travel to the islands. Restaurant capacity has been restricted. There is limited access to rent-a-cars. And we know that the visitors who choose to come to the islands will not have the typical kind of holiday that they expect to get when they visit Hawaii. So once again, I encourage everyone to restrict and curtail travel to Hawaii, residents and visitors alike. It's not a good time to travel to the islands. We all know the actions that's necessary to reduce the spread of COVID. It's about wearing your mask indoors and outdoors if you can't maintain physical distance, staying home when you're sick, washing your hands and using hand sanitizer, and especially avoiding large gatherings and crowds. If we all can take these actions for the next 4 weeks, we can bend the curve of COVID-19 here in the state of Hawaii.
If people heed that, especially visitors, that might push some small businesses to go belly up, as well as hurt.
I am certainly aware that many of our businesses are currently struggling. I do know that when we reimpose the restriction on restaurants to 50% of capacity, I heard from many restaurants about the challenges that would present. And certainly our call to reduce travel to the islands to only essential businesses will have an impact on the numbers who will come here. But I also would like to point out that our hospitals are at capacity. Our ICUs are full. We are working on surge plans at every facility to expand capacity. We're transitioning acute care beds to be able to support those who are sick. And so I do know that that's a risk, but I believe that as a community, that's a risk we have to take to discourage travel to the islands until we can get to a better place with our healthcare facilities.